So now I'm done!
Welcome to the Pop Off Podcast. I'm Derek.
And I'm Matt, and we're here with
Soul. I'm Gabe. I play guitar.
I'm Phil. I play drums.
I'm Jordan. I play bass, I sing, and I play keys.
I'd like to ask, as far as musical influences goes, have you guys ever heard of a band called Tool?
Who?
Who's that?
It's like a progressive rock, type of musician thing.
Like a country
I've
band.
never heard of them.
Have they been around for a while?
What about Rush? Have you heard of Rush
No.
or Geddy Lee?
Are they in a hurry?
It's a bit of a rash sometimes, but your music definitely reminds me of them.
Oh, it's crazy.
I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, I'll give them a listen on the way home.
Okay.
But seriously, guys, that was a great performance, and I was really excited to have you come on. I know Derek was feeling the same way. We played with y'all a few weeks ago. It was my first time, hearing y'all stuff, and we've been hooked. I've been listening to you guys' streams online on Spotify. So if you see an uptick, that's probably me. My girlfriend's been jamming out to it too. So yeah, we've been really hype about it. It was a great show. So thanks for making the trip, coming on out and doing the thing.
For sure. Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Our
thank you so
pleasure.
much.
So I understand you guys got a lot in the works with some. You just released a new single.
We had a new EP drop yesterday.
Whole
It's-
EP. Look at that.
It's called Clockwork. You can stream it on your favorite streaming platform.
5 songs.
5 songs, yep. It's definitely the heaviest stuff we put out so far. I guess I would say it's probably like the most like prog metal that we put out.
It's got some doozies.
Yeah.
Some bangers.
Of the stuff that you played today, I couldn't tell you what the name of those tracks are right now, but was there something that stood out? I remember the order that you played them in. Do you have some favorite tracks? I know some of them have lyrics and not all of them do, right?
Mhm. I think the most favorite that we've all enjoyed playing recently is a new track that's not released yet called Whole Lotta Gang Shit. And it's going to be a part of our album that we're working on that hopefully will get out sometime next year.
Yeah, there's one towards the end. It reminds you of that Rush band. They have like the Via Strangiato.
That'd be the one.
Some of the funny like time signatures
Yep.
and things. I like that your tone, especially on the guitars, you guys have got your tone dialed in perfectly. Like if you're not playing anything, just like the whatever notes you've played or wavelength really mixes in there good.
Cool, yeah.
And I think in the video too, you'll probably see the pedal boards that these guys have. We've got them behind here. You were playing the organ, you were playing the foot part, playing the keys there,
Yeah.
on top of playing the bass, on top of a pretty elaborate pedal setup. It's awesome to see.
It's a lot.
That's the fun part for me, at least.
And it's so
That's,
much sound for 3 people. Like, it was crazy to hear it. Like, just to see it again here, like in our studio, but like catching it live, I was like, it is just incredible. The sonic range they're filling, like the amount of sound, and like how crisp everything was. It was really a hell of a performance.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We spent a lot of time trying to find the right tones
Dial
for
the
certain
tones in,
sections.
yeah.
And, yeah.
You guys, how long have you been playing together?
Well, they've been playing together like years. You guys have been, yeah.
Yeah, I think Jordan and I have been playing together since the end of 2019.
Mm-hmm.
But Gabe joined us about a year and a half ago, and it just completely revolutionized the sound of the band.
Yeah, it was fun. We had some songs recorded too when we first started out, like with you guys, and then the way it's gone from there since then.
So the whole time was like a rhythm section between the drum and bass. Have you always had, that prog sound, or did
Yeah.
a lot of it adapt when Gabe came on board?
So Phil and I's influences are very similar. So we just kind of jived like that from the get-go. But then Gabe also has the same influences, but he brings some other influences to the table that get our juices flowing. So it just
Big time.
worked right away. Like,
Yeah.
mhm.
It is great, like the other musicians that you like have and know, network and play with, like the other music they introduce you to, and like
Mhm.
it's incredible, like what can get you inspired. Like
Yeah.
it may not be something you usually listen to, but you'll be like, oh man, like this gives me an idea, and like we can kind of build off that.
Yeah, definitely.
And I can anticipate, as your music changes, where the changes come up. It's not too far out. As I listen to it and I play music, it's
Yeah.
pretty much just like 4/4, pretty simple.
Yeah.
Pentatonic scale does a lot of work. But
golden.
and maybe Matt, you know better, or you could just tell me here. You've got some different time signatures. Obviously, there's some polyrhythmic jams going on, with like the guitars overlaid.
Yeah, so we'd never set out to like play something specifically in an odd time, but we just like come up with a riff or something and it happens to be an odd time, and then sometimes we'll play around with like what if it sounds like in this time, but it always comes down to like how it like grooves initially. Like, and
It's whatever feels right.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Like I said, because I can anticipate, where the changes are coming,
Yeah.
but definitely heavy on the groove. And as I said before, the amount of sound that comes out of just, the couple of y'all playing is cool.
Oh yeah,
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
And everything's real crisp. Your changes, your tempo changes, time changes, like everything is like nice and tight. You can tell you like work the kinks out of it really well for like such complex music.
Yeah, definitely.
There's sometimes like people, it's just like, the most basic chord pattern, like 4/4, 12 bar, and they're just like can't keep it together.
Yeah.
So it's nice that like your stuff's like well rehearsed and polished.
I will say too, though, like we do rehearse, but I think it's more of a testament to just how we play together. Like
Definitely.
we just know how each member plays, and like we know the little like quirks and everything. So we just there's a synergy
Oh,
that's
it's also
happening. Yeah.
Yeah, a big part to like jamming together is like you get to like anticipate each other, and you know what each other's thinking. It's like, like I know where he's gonna go next. Like I know what's about to happen. And like, after you've written the songs down together, I imagine it makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, I think like the greatest testament to any band really evolving together is to stop, performatively speaking, to stop being individuals, but really to just come together as a unit.
Yes.
And anticipating one another to the point that it's really just the band moving as opposed to the individuals playing.
Almost as if you were to say one band, one sound.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, and seeing a live show too, you guys really bring an experience. You've got a whole vibe, as part of your music. Even with some of the lyrics and stuff, it is kind of like heady at parts, and
Yeah.
you've got a vibe with it for sure.
Yeah.
You guys have stuff coming up? You have things going on, live shows? I know you play with some of our friends, Hand of Reason. They're
Those
awesome.
guys are awesome.
We got to
Very
shout
cool.
them out. They're hard-working dudes.
Yeah, no,
Very cool
definitely.
guys.
The
Yeah, we love
hardest
those
working
guys.
dudes I've met so far in the scene.
They're incredible.
We got some shows coming up. I think the next one we're gonna announce is Pegasus Lounge on April 27th. We're gonna have Volitions, Hand of Reason, this band Medians from Tallahassee, who those guys are incredible.
They're
You should
fire.
look into getting them on. And He Kindly, who are also incredible, and you should
Yeah,
look
they're
into
cool.
getting them on. And then, just working on new music. We'll probably have some shows coming up every month here. We're working on that. Just keep trucking along.
I highly suggest you go see these guys live. It's awesome. I mean, you had a taste there, but they're really easy to work with as far as their setup. Their sound is really cohesive, but they definitely put on a better live show. It's really fun.
Now, I know you guys have a fair amount of work released. You just dropped a new EP. Where's the best way for these guys to find your music, listen to you, follow you?
So we're on all streaming services: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music. Our Instagram is Soul Official. The O in official is a 0 though, so it's Soul 0, and then the rest of official. Facebook is Soul-Band. I think that's pretty much the only socials we're on.
Yeah, and then obviously anywhere that you stream music, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, wherever, you can find us there.
Yep.
Soul with an asterisk.
Yes, Soul with an asterisk.
Very important.
Yeah, that's why I just wanted to kind of emphasize that, because I remember the first time I was looking you guys up, I was like, I'm missing something. Like, there's something at the end.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. That the asterisk is kind of with the branding of the band. So the asterisk actually is like the terms and conditions may apply. So it's like it's just kind of this fun thing we did with the name Soul, because it's like, you have a soul, but here's all the things that come with it, and that's kind of what like the lyrics are based off of in our music, like just the human condition.
Yeah, we were just discussing how bands, may have to change their name or something for a legal reason or whatever.
Yeah.
But the vibe of the band is still there, and the fans know them as Soul, and that's the way that she goes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Shield is the same way. They had to change the spelling of Shield because there was somebody else out there. But that, the name and the sound is what they were going for.
Yep.
Well, again, we really appreciate having on. That was a great show. We really are glad you came out and did it. Before we sign off, though, I got to shout out Phil's hat, the Dragon Ball Z. We recently lost the creator of the show, and to like everyone here, that dude was a huge part of my childhood, and I'm sure all these guys, like, I can't imagine a show I spent more hours watching as a kid.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for having us.
Thank
This
you.
was really
thanks.
a pleasure.
Thank you.
See ya.
That was awesome.
Bye.
Appreciate
Bye.
it.